Hi Libra, welcome to your mid-July, the remainder of July Tarot and Astrology scope. We're doing things a little bit differently today. I'm not shuffling on screen, I've actually pre-shuffled a pile for you, and it is from, 4 different decks, and all the cards that have come out for your sign. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon and Rising. Some very interesting and quite unusual messages for you, actually, Libra. The first couple of cards we got out were the Soulmates card and the Creativity card. Now, Soulmates, beautiful card. Everybody loves to see that. And the Creativity card, just as much. Now, one thing that I noticed about the stars for you when the Creativity card came out was that Saturn has now moved out of your creativity sector. Your creativity sector being Aquarius. So, you will feel less restricted in terms of matters of the heart. You will feel less restricted in terms of matters of creativity. And I think for a lot of you, you're getting this instant, kind of like a blooming energy where the pressure is off in terms of trying to be so serious. Whenever we have Saturn in the 5th, we can often feel that we need to be more serious. We need to be more adult, the adult terms where it's responsibility, it is being very particular, not having as much fun, that kind of, it's just restrictive Saturn. And when it's in such a beautiful place like the 5th house, it can really feel like our creativity and our love is all kind of capped. And for you, Libra, I felt very much though when I was looking at your cards that one of the things that you have been dealing with is putting on a mask. Putting on a mask where you're trying to be serious, you're trying to look like you're really mature, really strong, really have everything together is one of the ways that I'm sort of seeing your energy. We had the 4 of Cups and the Strength card. So for a lot of you, Leo's energy is represented here. This could be a Leo person, but it could also be Libra, that you are trying too hard to be strong about something. And I think for a lot of you it comes from a rejection or a missed opportunity. With the 4 of Water, missing an opportunity, discontentment or boredom open your eyes to possibilities. But with the Strength card, there's a need for forgiveness and compassion. So I feel that there is a lingering regret or a discontentment in terms of a personal choice or a personal circumstance, something, Libra, especially with the 11 number here, I feel like is out of balance for you. And you need to call on your inner strength to get past this and work whatever this is through. If you've recently been rejected by somebody, I think the reason for it, Libra, is because with Saturn in the 5th, it became very clear that they were not the one. Okay, so if something has recently gone wrong for you, I feel like it is because you were maybe getting stuck in a sense of feeling like this has to be your soulmate because of the timing, or this has to be the one for you because of the timing, because of your age, whatever it is. I feel as though you're kind of trying to have it all together when you just need to take a break from trying to have it all together, because the 3 cards that came out for you after that are so beautiful. There's the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Page of Cups. So with soulmate energy and all the water sign energy, there is a really strong sense, Libra, that you're heading into a period of emotional contentment. Now, Cancer season for you is a lot to do with your career, how you present yourself to the world, your reputation, and I feel as though there's been a lot of focus on trying to look successful and trying to look like you have it all together and trying to show that you have more opportunities than most. It's almost as if you have something to prove, and I think for a lot of you, it is to friends, it is to family, it's a rush to be this level of success that you really want. Now, one of the things here as well is that you may be in a rush to get married or have that person, have that soulmate. And I think for a lot of you, there is a feeling of, why has this not happened yet? What's beautiful about these cards is that the 3 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, and the Page of Cups suggests either news of a child in addition to the family, news of an engagement, news of somebody falling in love. This is very beautiful. And it's kind of interesting. A lot of the signs have had these kind of energies. It's almost as if everybody with the summer, if it's summer where you are, or it's winter where you are, I feel as though everybody is really looking to reconnect with each other. The 3 of Cups is about reunions, celebration, wedding, graduation, or birth announcement, but the need to have more fun is really sticking out for you, Libra. So you're trying to really look serious and successful and like an adult, but you're being called upon to have more fun and also to spend more time with your family. So Saturn is moving back into your family sector, or it has moved back into your family sector, and the sun in your career sector is currently shining a light on Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn all in your family sector. And with the 10 of Cups here, you're really starting to see your family dynamic needs your attention, whether it is healing family wounds or really re-engaging with your family, bonding with your family, and for some of you, healing relationships with people in your family. The Saturn Cancer axis is all about the mother and father. So for some of you, I think there is, with the Page of Cups, a sensitive issue surrounding your childhood that gets some degree of closure or healing. Now, the Page of Cups can also be, with the 10 of Cups, a romantic interest, okay? So somebody new, somebody coming into your life that really fits the bill, especially with that 10 of Cups. Really fits the bill in terms of, the type of person that you might actually want to marry. Now, I want to hedge my bets and say it may be a Leo, but it may also be a water sign, because we also had the King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Now, with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, again, I feel, Libra, like you are feeling a little bit out of your depth in terms of trying to appear mature. It's just one thing that I'm getting, trying to appear like you have it all together. I think a lot of you are looking for immediate gratification or success, and you're at the beginning of something where you're putting down solid roots. So one of the things that I'm getting from this is that you have to be very patient with what you're laying down foundation-wise, okay? Whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career move, whether it is actually planning to relocate, because I feel, Libra, with the King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles, you're finally understanding what it means to have balance in your emotional life, because I think a lot of you struggle with that, to be perfectly honest. And that can be from dissecting things to an unhealthy level, the formalities of everything. How can this work? What type of direction can this go in? I feel like if you're dealing with a water sign, there is a lot of equal give and take. And I feel that as well, Libra, in your emotional life, your emotional and mental well-being, there has been a need for somebody to step in and help you out with something, or there is a need for you to ask somebody for support, possibly a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or a sibling. The reason that I'm seeing that is because the South Node is in Sagittarius, which rules your third house of communication, and you're really having to examine the way that you communicate your trauma, because I feel that a lot of you are articulating things to people that is coming from a bad place. And I use the word bad loosely, but it's coming from a place that's not actually who you are. You're speaking on behalf of your fears. So one of the things, as I said at the beginning, was that, Libra, I feel like some of you are wearing a mask. And it is a mask that you have it all together, but I feel with the Four of Cups and the Strength card, some of you are actually struggling quite a bit emotionally, and there is a need to ask for support. And I think a lot of you are going to find it from your family. Just saying that you're not doing so good with something, you feel a bit anxious about something feels very heavy, you're worried about your time span, you're worried that people will judge you if you're not at a certain point by a certain time, that kind of thing. There's no shame in asking for help, but there is a need here not to wear a mask, because one of the other things I don't mean mask, oh god, I don't mean mask in terms of the pandemic, that I mean like a metaphorical mask, by the way. Woo, let's not get political. Even if it is a political issue, I'm not really sure. It's not that big a deal here, but Raccoon. Let's get back into the cards. The Raccoon energy is all about shadowing yourself, being your shadow side, hiding your talents, hiding your abilities, not stepping forward for something. And I do feel with so much energy, with the sun in your sector of spotlight, of public image, I feel that a lot of you need to be showing who you really are. You need to be showing your creative side, your talents, because for a lot of you, Libra, you have more abilities than you're choosing to express at the moment. And with Saturn out of Aquarius, I think you need to express them. One of the other cards I got for you was the Owl. Now, the Owl is all about the spiritual gift or boon. And I do feel with the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands, there is some kind of offering, and I think for a lot of you it could be offering in terms of work or money, but there is some kind of offering coming in that you need to be very aware of, but you will miss it if you're not feeling connected, okay? So a lot of you are feeling as air signs, sometimes you can really lose your ability to feel grounded. And I think for a lot of you, that is resulting in confrontation. Now, there is an opportunity towards the end of July, Libra, to heal confrontations that have been really tricky. And with the Five of Wands and the Temperance card, there's a strong sense that in terms of your spiritual gifts or your artistic gifts or your creative gifts, you're comparing yourself too much to other people. And the Owl card here is telling you that you don't have to do that. You don't have to hide these abilities of yours because you have these creative ego blocks. So when I say ego blocks, I don't mean that you're, self-obsessed. Your ego is actually when you start to block your own opportunities because you don't believe in yourself. You worry about that kind of rejection, especially if there is something creative. I think with the Page of Cups, for a lot of you, it's writing. I think for a lot of you, it's poetry, songwriting, creating, drawing, something that you loved to do as a child, but you need to be in contact with again. You don't even have to do it to be successful. This is the thing. I think a lot of you feel like everything you have to do at the minute is in order to achieve success, and the cards really want you to stop that. With the Five of Wands, the Temperance card, and the Scorpion energy, you could be dealing with Scorpio people in your life, but I feel, Libra, that you're angry at somebody, okay? And I feel like you've not healed that. And it could be a water sign, actually. It could be a Scorpio. But I feel that you are angry at somebody and you've not quite gotten over it. You've not quite healed it. You've not quite reconciled it. And I think that for a lot of you, either you're expecting an apology, or you would like an apology, or you just still feel angry at that person, or maybe even somebody feels angry at you, and you need to work at some way, Libra, of releasing that anger. And I do feel for a lot of you that may be through creativity. Now, for some of you it could be dance, but I think moving your body in a way that releases that anger, because it's quite strong. I feel like something really didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, especially with the Six of Pentacles. You may even be angry at someone who was supposed to take care of you at some point. I'm not really sure, but I think that whatever the Scorpion energy is, you have to admit that you're not quite happy about it. And then the Unicorn. This is really interesting because you're the only sign that has had the Unicorn in a long time. The Unicorn is all about questioning if something is real because it seems too good to be true. So I feel with the Unicorn and Temperance, something wonderful is going to occur for you, especially with the Ten of Cups. Okay, the Ten of Cups and the Unicorn, it may seem too good to be true. Now, it may be with a water sign, but it feels as though something, Libra, and it could be August because the Strength card is popping out to me, so don't get angry if it doesn't happen in July, but I feel like there is something really special coming up that you may feel is too good to be true, right? I think it might surround a water sign, but it may also surround an actual project or opportunity. And you may feel a little bit like the timing is off because you feel you have to be acting in a certain way, or maybe you feel like you're too old to take a course opportunity, a job opportunity that maybe requires you to start out again, or a relationship, or whatever it is. I think, Libra, something seems too good to be true, but the Unicorn card wants you to know that it's actually real. So there is something coming for you, and I feel like it might be August, to be honest. I imagine that's because of the Leo energy. The Leo energy is your 11th house of wishes, right? So it could be that. But I think for many of you, with the Three of Cups and the Ten of Cups, it's something you're really going to want to celebrate. And there's also a need, Libra, as I say, with the Strength card and the Four of Cups, to not reject your own gifts, your own strength, to be true to yourself, and to really let go of whatever anger is kind of stumbling you at the moment, creatively, whatnot. I feel like, and it may even be family, you're angry at somebody for how they behaved, but I think, Libra, you really need to find a way to get past that anger, that fiery energy that is stifling you, because you really need to be putting your heart into the things that are coming towards you. You have a real gift for something here with the Owl card and the Raccoon. Some kind of talent, some kind of opportunity, and you really can't miss it. So I hope you have a wonderful remainder of July, Libra. I will see you soon. Bye.